Watch what's approaching, the supreme moment. Reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead, it's for the taking if you want it. If not, the dream dies and you'll be forever haunted. Then confront it.
Yeah, they totally made this guy a beast, and it's crazy how much of an improvement he got. Now, one of the skill sets improvements that he did receive is the ability to greatly raise attack as part of the super attack. Of course, I gotta test this full on the Dokkan event and just stack the hell up and see how he does in terms of the overall attack stats output, in terms of just continuously stacking the effects. So let's just cover the stats on the improved version of this guy and go from there. So Extreme Z Awakened, Super Agility, Kaioken Blue Goku has the leader skill for Agility type Ki plus 3 HP attack and defense increase of 120%. So similar to, I think, the EZA for Tech Golden Frieza. The super attack, again, greatly raises attack and causes immense damage to enemy while sacrificing 5% HP. The passive skill is an attack and defense increase of 59%, plus an additional attack and defense increase of 59% for 10 turns from the start of turn, and then attack plus 59% and performs a critical hit after the 9th turn from the start of battle once only. This is a little bit weird. I guess it's like the finishing strike type deal, but it is a little bit weird how the last part of the passive skill is a one-time restriction, even though it's only a 59% increase and it'll guarantee critical, but it is what it is. I thought it was interesting to say the least. In terms of links, he's got Super Saiyan, 10% to attack. Warrior Gods is 10% to attack. Kamehameha is 2500 to attack when SA is launched. Prepared for Battle is plus 2 Ki. Over in a Flash is also plus 3 Ki. Shocking Speed plus 2 Ki. And finally, Fierce Battle is 15% increase to attack. Realm of Gods category, Pure Saiyan's full power, representatives of Universe 7, Goku's family, Kamehameha, and Master Student Bond categories. And then once the fully EZA to 100% potential, stats are for HP 16,272, attack is 17,626, and defense is 11,503. Looks like the 12 key multiplier is 150%. So the ability to greatly raise attack is a 50% equivalent to increase attack for the limitation of within 99 turns. So of course, it's highly dependent on how many super attacks you can get within the 99 turn limit. So of course this guy has level 11 for additional attacks. So it's really driven by how often that super attack activates for that additional attack. So that's pretty much what the key variable is in terms of how high this number can actually go. Now in terms of the units on the rotation, you are looking at a couple of different units. Basically wanted to keep it consistent so you would get like the same type scenario and then just see what the difference is on every rotation upon basically performing a super attack. So the first one, a very versatile unit in terms of selection within teams. This is the EZA Tech Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Of course, upon getting that EZA, this guy became pretty phenomenal. So the main reason why this guy is partnering up with the Goku unit is because of various link skills like Super Saiyan and Warrior Gods, but also the fact that this guy, once activating the super attack, raises allies' attack by 30% for one turn. On top of that, all allies' attack and defense get increase of 30% when there's 2 or more Vegeta family category allies on the team. So you get quite a boost from this guy alone on top of the link skill. So it's a pretty good setup in terms of partnering up the Goku unit with that guy in terms of just testing out how high the attack stats can actually get to. The other unit you're going to see is the Paragas and Broly unit. The reason why is because the Zamasu leader provides 120% boost to extreme types. So of course this duo can be included. And again, the main reason is for the Pure Saiyans category get Ki plus 2 attack and defense increase of 40%. On top of that, this unit does have Fierce Battle at the very least, so that's another link skill that they share with the Goku unit. So it's 15%. At the end of the day, it's a decent amount. So the other reason as to why this guy was included was because of the super attack ability to lower attack. So again, conservation of items and making sure the HP levels are at a moderate level. You kind of factor in stuff like that to where you can lower Zamasu's attacks so you can minimize the damage received. Now, In terms of the Rose enemy, you can't really attack that unit because you want to keep that guy, you know, HP healthy as long as possible. Otherwise, the stage is over pretty much. You move on to the next battle after that. So that's pretty much the take on that approach. So again, I mean, over time, like right now, we're on total turns of 57. And you can quickly see this guy is stacking that attack like a mofo. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy how much of an increase you're looking at. So again, honestly, if there wasn't such a turn limit restriction, like this guy could easily get to the cap of 99 million. But again, this is within 99 turns, so of course there's kind of a certain time limit within how high you can actually get to. So again, this is a pretty decent like rotational setup. Decent support from both units, the Vegeta and Paragus and Broly, and decent links overall. So it's a pretty good setup in terms of just testing this out. Okay, so now we're at 81 total turns that have passed, and looks like, you know, upwards of 7 million attack stats before the super attack activates. Obviously, that will increase once it activates, and it'll be interesting to see what that number is. I mean, we're getting close to that 99 turn limit, so a little short of 10 million, but I think we can get there. And normal attack crit for 18.7 million. That is just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's so amazing to see a unit improve. Obviously, this is under very unrealistic settings, but I've tested plenty of units under the same scenario on this event, and this guy is definitely performing very well in terms of just overall attack stats and damage output, everything. You know, so just yeah, I mean, from all the previous tests, this guy's ranking pretty high as of right now. Yeah, I mean 26.9 million roughly with the crit right there. Yeah, it's pretty amazing right there. So we finally hit the 99 turn limit. So it looks like 6.4 million is like the attack stats prior to collecting all the key. Jumps up to about 9.5 million. So a little short of 10 million. But I mean, the fact that this guy can get a 10 million attack stat even after 99 turns is still pretty amazing. Like, not that many units can actually get to that level. You know, like for example, I think Tech Vegito Blue is probably one that can get close to that region, but you know, who's there to say? You know, I mean, outside of that unit, I don't think not that many units can get to that level. Alright, so since we're already past it where you're no longer getting the stack effect, we're just going to go ahead and use some attack boosting items and see how high we can actually get these numbers up to, and then go from there. And then of course, once Tech Vegeta supers, you'll get that additional 30%, so 1.2 million attacks, or I'm sorry, this is a different realm, 12 million attack stats. My correction on that one. And then it'll be a little bit higher, so I mean, what is that, 18 million, and then it's going to boost up a little bit more too. Yeah, I think it was about 16 million, so pretty ridiculous stuff right there. And 22 million, I mean, honestly, the Chile item would have definitely made a hell of a difference. I mean, 44 million without the criticals activating. That's pretty crazy stuff right there. You know what I mean? And guess who decided to join the fight? So this Strat Super Saiyan God Vegeta was actually on the other rotation, stacking in his own attack. You know, you can't let Goku have all the limelight, so he was kind of in the shadows, background, working his thing. So let's go ahead and put both of them together and see how things are in terms of, you know, how much damage both of them can apply. So unfortunately, it looks like there's not enough key for all these guys to super. Honestly, the Vegeta units would have been best to link together, but in order to ensure everybody supers, we'll just keep it at this format. So 15 million roughly, and then Vegeta's about 10 million as well. So yeah, pretty crazy stuff right there. So let's see how much in damage these guys apply, and then we'll go ahead and close this out. But you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I like doing these types of testing videos, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. You know, as always, I do appreciate you watching, and yeah, I'll catch you guys later.